I spent the last 730 days looking at charts every single day. Here's what I learned. Whenever you're charting, this is how you default. You come on the TradingView, you come onto any platform, any exchange, any broker. It's always going to be green and red candles. You really do not want to have green and red candles because everything that we're taught when we were kids and we were children, you go to cross the street, you're not supposed to just walk across in the middle of the road. You're supposed to walk to the cross sign, wait, look at the stop sign. What's the color of the stop sign? Red, don't go. You go to the stoplight, green, go. Money, green, everything. All psychology based. Trading's very psychological, and you always have to be constantly thinking about what the mass majority of people are thinking. You always want to try and do the opposite. Most of the time, most people are wrong. Everyone online supposedly a successful trader, everyone's a multi-millionaire. All that shit's mostly a lie. I'm just trying to show you the real legit ways to go about trading and how to view the markets and how to chart. I feel I've grown a lot of experience, so I'm just going to give you the basic outline of what to do. So let's get straight into this. So basically, the way I would say to first start off is your candlesticks. You might not know what a candlestick is. Closed here, opened here, pushed up, closed. Opened here, came down, closed. You really don't want to have your candles red and green, so let me just apply my default chart. This is how I have my charts, all the same color. And you might be thinking I need to know if it's going down or up. Not important at all. Not important at all. Keep it straightforward. Simplicity is key when it comes to trading. It's all psychology. You're just reading the candles, just predicting what you think is going to happen. Personally, I do not like going down in time frames. One thing I learned was higher time frames is the most important thing. In a sense, you want to build out your structure of your charts. For example, where the market come to retest, the wick. These are wicks, this previous price action. That means at one point this full candle came from here, closed here, came down to 12-month, made a wick, so lowest it went, so it was a full candle at one point, and it came all the way up for a full candle, then it came back down and it closed here. So it's the candle body, it's the wicks. The wicks show you where price was. My mentor loves to say, Tori Corin, always shout out, wicks play tricks. Wicks do play tricks. Alright. So what did the market do? It came up, tapped this level again, and blasted up. Where did it come back down to? To this level of support. Eventually, the market will come back to retest this. Everyone says it's not possible. Yes, it is. Same thing, trend lines. The market will eventually come back. Doesn't matter how much time, as long as the trend line just shows you where the market is headed. Alright. So you always want to start off from the top, from 12-month, 6-month time frame, build it out, break out here, so maybe a fib. We'll go deeper in other videos of how I do my top-down analysis. Hit the 78.6. Just because it breaks, one little trick. Just because it breaks, the candlestick might break the Fibonacci, but as long as the wick holds, it doesn't matter. Because once again, whenever retail or the vast majority of people, they see something like this, they think, oh my god, it's over, we broke it, even on like a daily fucking time frame. Oh my god, we broke it, it's over, going to the fucking moon, blah blah blah. No, this is what they want you to do. Another thing that I stopped doing completely, I do not do any social media. I'm really only starting this YouTube channel because I want to grow my company. So for example, back in the day when I'd scroll through social media, let's see, XRP Moon Boys, let's show for example. If you're constantly consuming this shit, it's gonna fuck with your decision making, and when you fuck with your decision making, you're not gonna get the results that you want. You're gonna have like everyone else. The whole point to be in the markets is to profit. Am I wrong? And whenever they say losing is not, I don't lose, I have a 100% win rate, that's not a thing. Everyone loses. Losing is inevitable. It's a part of the game that we're playing. And honestly, trading's a wonderful thing. You really get to learn a lot about yourself and the power of your own mind. So whenever you're scrolling through social media, you're constantly seeing this, oh, triangle, oh my god, we're gonna go to $13. It just gives you a false belief. And honestly, most of this has to just be bots and algorithms at this point, because everyone's doing the same thing for years and it really never worked out. Or sure, some coins go blast, but no one ever sells. but everyone's saying, oh, my unrealized profits, blah blah blah, and then a little drop happens. For example, let's go down to a weekly time frame. This little wick, this zone I already had planned out. I'll show you what my actual charts look like. For example, this is one of my charts. Here's another one. I do it by levels. Always having zones and levels to make everything easier. Yes, you could have trend lines. I do love my trend lines, as in here, this for example, 1, 2, 3, broke, barely wicked. Always watch out for your third. The market loves to do things in threes. As this broke, everyone should advance. It's over, blah 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 blah. You can see I already had this zone mapped out, and no, I'm not trying to flex. It's showing that I'm so fucking god, I'm so amazing. But yes, it hit my targeted zone, hit this area, and I do believe that we will be coming down to deeper areas. These trend lines are outstanding. The market has reversed, made a high, lower high. We're just constantly making lower highs. As soon as this came down, tapped, and then we drove back up, I knew that this breakout had to get filled, and it got filled. And there's a lot of prior wicks and lots of activity between this half point, between the top of the range and the lower of the range. Of course, simple stuff. So as the market left this wick and closed as such a doji, this is a very big doji, the market decided, because everyone was at peak fear over here somehow, I don't even understand how, really not a big move. Really and truly, it's really not a big move, but everyone's been sold a dream that we're going to 100K, blah, 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 you know, beliefs, psychological shit. So as we pushed up and we made this push, we left this wick. That means wicks had to get filled. Just like how this wick got filled up here, let me go my fucking, this wick got filled, this wick has to get filled. This fat ass wick has to get filled. This wick has to get filled. All this, lots of liquidations, has to get filled. So eventually we will come back down to there, and when I do fucking buy, hopefully we do have an alt season after that point. I just keep it simple. You don't need to use indicators. Those are all delayed. The best thing to have is just raw, straight price action. Raw, straight price action. You map out 12, 6, 3, 2 months, not really necessary, but you could do so. 2 month. Monthly, very important. Every single month you want to check out the closures, how it closed. It will give you details into what the future holds, in a sense. Sometimes you might be charting and you're just sitting here waiting. So far I've been fucking waiting, what? Really long time. Been waiting a really, really long time because I want to buy the absolute lows. Sure, I don't have to hit the pinpoint bottom, but the capital that I'm putting in at that point, it's the safest points. When you're buying and this fucking candle's going up, for example, goddamn, do I want to remove this? Yeah, let me fucking do it. When you're buying, you see this fucking fat dildo ripping. It's what everyone does. I'm getting texts from my friends. Oh, Darnell, should I go buy this? Oh, blah, 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 blah. I tell them, just wait. The market's going to come back down. No, it's not. So what everyone sees on their chart right now is this fucking fat ass wick. And we pushed up, so they think it's inevitable. We're holding, blah, 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 blah. They're wrong. You want to do weekly analysis. Personally, I do daily. I do 4 hour if I want to do a quick trade or two, but I really tend to stay away from that. I feel you don't really need to do that. If you want to do that, you go stick to Forex. Crypto's a lot more volatile. There's turns of stop losses. Okay. So after we came down and made this low, we knew that this low, this wick, had to get filled. The same thing here. The same exact thing. What did we do? We drived up. And what was that? Grab a fib. Top to bottom. ABC. 78.6. Outstanding. It didn't get met until a couple weeks ago prior. What was that 1, 2, 3? 3 weeks ago. ABCD fulfilled. So what does that mean? This is still outstanding. This is still outstanding, even though people will say it's not possible, blah, 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 Bitcoin, ETS. Stop. Everything is possible in the markets, and especially when the vast majority of people believe, keyword believe, that price will not go to a certain region, it probably will go to that region. And then everyone's going to cry saying it's over, blah, blah, blah. Get some balls and buy at that point and watch yourself potentially make a lot of money. It's better than buying when it's freaking ripping and everyone's saying, oh, this is it, you blah blah blah, you're never gonna be able to buy again. It's all just facade. You guys need to get off social media, man. Gotta get off social media. All right, so then let's go back, break it down. ABC. So technically, yes, whenever I do trade, by the way, and chart my charts, I don't just only look down, I also do look up. It's good to be neutral in the markets, know where it's going to go on both sides. Just play both sides, you can't lose, really and truly. That's like with anything, play both sides, keep it simple. No need to overcomplicate things. You have so many things on your charts. Really and truly, I do have a lot on this chart right now. Like, I don't need this, but this is just like 1, 2, third rejection. Where does the market want to ride to? Potentially up to here. Same thing, A, B, C. Broke this, came back down, it's holding. But really and truly, wouldn't be surprised if we get another push up to the 78.6. Just a little quick little things. But make sure you just like, subscribe. Unchained, I'm out.